Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, an emerging nation. We've been around about 4 3/4 years, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for many generations to come, not just a few years. We are now in a position where we are expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that will benefit all our citizens because all our citizens hold our currency. We give them currency every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. You come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. So you can get involved in anything that we have or not, as you choose. We are also a non-separatist organization, and that means we don't put people into different sections, pigeonholes based on where they come from, what they look like, what their gender is, or anything else. We just see everyone as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all interlinked, all individually unique, all therefore having something unique to offer our community, and so all of equal value to our community. And we have a little affirmation that helps us with that we'll get to in a moment. We normally start with our little very short prayer, and that is to help us find true happiness in life. Everlasting peace, joy within, not short-term pleasure, you'll get that as well, but the peace, the calmness that comes with knowing that you're on the right path. And it's something that you can't buy. A lot of people don't even know what's missing from their life. They know there's something missing, but they don't know what it is, how to get it. And it is that loving service to other people, and that's what gets you that joy. You can't buy it. And so we have a little prayer that's about that. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need in life. Without all the stress of chasing after money and worrying how you're going to fit this in and fit that in, it'll all start working for you automatically. Just concentrate on helping more people, putting a lot of value into the way you help them, and the more people that you help, and you'll find that the more everything flows to you, and you'll have that permanent sense of contentment, happiness, and joy. Okay, let me welcome you, whether you're watching the recording or whether you're watching live. A lot of people watch the recording because 7 p.m. London time isn't ideal for everybody. We are a global organization. We've got people in every continent, pretty much every country around the world. And so lots of different time zones involved. But even if you're in London, 7 o'clock may not be an ideal time for you every day. So we always have the recordings available in Facebook, YouTube, and also in Twitch. But if you are here live, it's lovely if you put in your name and where you're from in the comments, and any questions you have, because we can then address them and answer them as best we can while you're here, and that benefits everyone. Okay, so I see we've got a few people in on the live now. We have Peter from the Cameroon, Norman from Doncaster, England, Eric from Quebec in Canada, Don from Vancouver Island in Canada, Charlie from Ethiopia, and Sadaquat from Pakistan. So let's get started now with a very short prayer, that affirmation. Then I'll bring you up to date with what's been going on and where we are and where we're going. Okay? Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love Bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. A little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, I see we've got Werner in from South Africa as well, Kingsley from Manchester, England, and Sadak said, how can we withdraw our account? I sent a message to all members, I think it was yesterday or the day before, with full details of that, and there's a page. Let me see if I can find it. I'll put it in the let me see. I think this is the link. Okay. It says press to enter to send, but it's not sending. It seems to be stuck. Am I moving? No. Everything seems to be stuck. Let me refresh the app. No, that seems to be stuck. Oh dear. I don't know whether you can hear me now or not, but my computer seems to be frozen up on this. Maybe it's just the browser. I don't know whether you can hear me or not. Nope, gone black now. I hope I'm back. I don't know what's been happening really. The browser seemed to freeze up. It's done it again. Norman says they're coming through loud and clear, but the image is frozen. We've got Nankiap in. We've got Peter in from Portugal. What does he say? Gone black this end. Maureen from London in England. But it seems we seem to be having a problem with it. I don't know. I can't even close the browser down to reboot it. It's gone all black now. I don't know whether you can hear me or not. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I think it's when I try and post a comment, it's freezing things up. So what I suggest you do, who was it? Somebody asked a question. It was Sadaqwa Ali. I was attempting to post it in the comments, but it doesn't seem to be working. But go into your website and go into your messages. There's a message there about withdrawals. Oh, I think it has actually posted. So you should be able to follow that link and follow that information. Also, if you go into the sitemap and you go to the Share Hope program in the sitemap, go through the videos there. It's in there as well as other information that'll help you. So Eric saying, we hear you and see the link. Norman, loud and clear, Eric, but the image is frozen. I think it's working now, but I don't know what's been going on. We've got Maureen from London in England. Peter, you are back. He's from the Algarve in Portugal. Okay. We got Charlie saying, I don't understand about yesterday's message about 21 pro member in Share Hope plans. We have to subscribe every month, or what is that? Yeah, the Share Hope plan is a $2.50 a week subscription. You have to pay 4 weeks at a time. So you pay $10 and it covers you for 4 weeks. And if you don't pay, then you get kicked out, basically. It's as simple as that. You've got to commit yourself to that payment of $2.50 a week for a year. And if you're not in profit by that time, we'll take over your payments for you and make sure we pay for you until you are in profit. It's unlikely that you wouldn't be in profit after a year, but if that is the case, you've got that guarantee. But if you miss a renewal of your subscription and you're out for a week, it starts all over again. So you can't count the past. It starts as week 1 next time you start again. You've got to do 52 continuous weeks to get the guarantee. Okay. I hope that covers that for you, Charlie. Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. We've got Alice saying, why we are asking to invest more money, why are we not able to withdraw our old funds? I'm not asking you to invest more money. You can do what you want with it. We open doors of opportunity for you. We can't push you through them. We can't pull you through them. They're there. You can ignore them, or you can take them. You can walk through. It's in your hands. If you're asking why you can't withdraw all the money that we gift you every month, it's because we don't have liquidity in the tokens. So if we did that, if we gifted you just $10 a month, everybody, we'd be looking at $500,000 a month going out there with no buyers. And you wouldn't be able to sell it. You wouldn't be able to sell the tokens. You wouldn't be able to do anything with them. The price would drop, wouldn't benefit you, wouldn't benefit any other member. So that's why we have the opportunity for you to create your own liquidity pool. Other than that, when we have corporate liquidity, we do a random withdrawal for Active Elite members. And the next one will be tomorrow. We did the last one last Friday. Tomorrow, this coming Friday, we'll do another one. Okay. And it's been covered multiple times, both in the lives, in messages and emails and all sorts of ways. So just keep up to date with things and understand that you can't just pick money out of thin air. It doesn't work that way. We tried it when we first started 4 years ago, and we got into a problem with it. We had a lot of money coming through. A lot of people made a lot of money, and a lot of people made no money. And it took us a lot of years to get back to stability, which is where we are now. And we're now running a sustainable and effective program that will be around for many generations to come. And what you do with the opportunities that are there within our community are up to you. There's no obligation to take part in any of them. But if you're a member of our community, the best thing to do is learn everything and take advantage of what you can. And we got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal, and we got Richard in from Devon in England. And right, so having answered that question, or a couple of questions actually, hopefully okay. If not, you can add more comments and we'll expand on things until everything is clear for you. There we go. Of course, Devian is not back yet. We had a situation a couple of days ago where we had emails not going out. That is apparently resolved. I've not tested it, but as far as I'm aware, we've not had any further problem with it, no further issues with it. Emails are going out both for verification and if you refer people and everything else. There was also somebody mentioned about links in the messages. The links in the messages do work. However, if you read a message and delete it and then go back into that deleted section and click on the link, I don't think it works then. I think you have to copy and paste it then. But when the message is fresh, not deleted, then the link does work. Okay. I've been trying to get hold of Mo today. Now, he has been ill, but he said he would have everything sorted out within a couple of days on those splash pages, and I've not had a response from him, so I don't know what's going on there. I know that we are progressing with the referral tool for the Easy Team Builder, and I've spent time with Vishal today, and he reckons we'll be all set by the end of this week with everything pretty much completed. So when Devyani comes back, she'll be able to just go through the code to make sure that there's no conflicts there. And we should be able to go live next week with the Easy Team Builder. I don't think we'll have the automatic recruitment tool next week. Excuse me. I think there's still, it is quite a complicated piece of software, but it will benefit you dramatically. But the idea of the Easy Team Builder is for everybody to go out and do whatever it takes to get one person a month. Now, you can get more than that, that's fine. But make it a rule to go out and do whatever it takes to get at least one person. Now, once we have all the tools available, it'll make it easier for you. But don't use the fact that the tools aren't ready as an excuse. Just get out there and bring in one person a month into the Easy Team Builder. It's a steal at $9.75 a year, and it's something that everybody that is trying to make money online needs, and we have it, and we have it at a price that is affordable for everyone. So there is plenty for you to go at, and you can get people in now into the pre-launch, and and then stop working. Now, at one person a month, if everybody brings in just one person a month, then everybody will create huge incomes, putting them in the top 5% of earners globally within a couple of years. And if you think that's too long, then go about yourself, work for 40 years in your job, never become a top earner, and retire on a pittance of a pension. Okay? Put in 2 years of endeavor and benefit forever. And you will create a huge income. One person a month, and help everybody else get that one person a month. Do not do it for them, but help them to do it for themselves, and then help them to teach other people not to do it for other people, but to help them to do it for themselves. And if you do that, you will create a massive income. Okay, there are a few days left. Where are we? The 5th. You've got 2 days, I think, if you want to get into the syndicate partnership for Frigga, or whatever it's called. I think it's called Frigga, Freda, something like that. I don't know. Before they put the price up. It's not an easy site to understand, in my opinion. You don't really see anything at the moment. Apparently they are launching an app. Once that app is out, then you'll be able to see your positions and everything else in that app. But at the moment, it's a little bit haphazard. You can get onto their support. It's not an MLM company. It's not a business opportunity that we're used to seeing. It is totally different. If you want to find out about it, you need to spend quite a lot of time going through everything there. I don't have the time to do it. I just took a leap of faith and got involved in it. And as I say, the price goes up on the 7th. If you want it in, that's fine. The minimum is £25, which is about $33. Okay. We've got a question from Kingsley, who's from Manchester in England. With Bitcoin over 100,000, are we going to see our tokens increase in value? Our token is totally different to anything else out there. It is not governed by supply and demand, because we control the supply of the tokens. They're not available on the open market. The only place you can get them is from We Share Abundance. At the moment, we have sufficient tokens that we could sell. Once we get to about 35,000 active members, then we will not have tokens that we can sell, and you will start to see the price going up. But it isn't affected by Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I said a few days ago, I thought would break the $100,000 mark before Christmas, but I don't expect it to race up much beyond there. And I do expect it to crash down in January, February, probably back down into the 50s or 60s. Just my opinion. I'm not a Bitcoin expert. I'm not sure that anybody is a Bitcoin expert, actually. Okay. Charlie says, I've already paid 130. Hello, just a minute. What's gone on there? Okay. I have paid already $130. My question is, where is it? My question is, I have to activate every week. You have to be active by logging in. you log in at least half the available days, but you're better logging in every day because you get more tokens given to you at the end of the month, the more days you've logged in. The tokens go into your ShareHope Trust Fund. I don't know why you've paid $130. I don't know what you paid it for, but whatever you paid for, you have. You have received the stated goods, services, or whatever for the money that you've paid. Okay, we've got Andrew in from Auckland in New Zealand, and we've got Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland, and we've got Camiso from fellow members can answer my question. What question? I can't see a question from you, Camiso. I don't know where you're from offhand, but if you have a question, pop it into the comment section and we'll do what we can to answer it for you. Okay, so that's the position with the development. It's all ongoing. Fun Miracles, we can't do much with that team until Deviani is back. They did want to communicate with us on Tuesday. They reckon they've got about half of the site preparation done. That isn't necessarily, doesn't mean they're halfway through. I'm not quite sure what it does mean until we do have that meeting, but I didn't want to spend time with them without Deviani, because if anything technical came up, I wouldn't have been able to answer it, and I wouldn't have known what was going on, and we'd have had to delay it anyway. So Fun Miracles will be having that meeting next week with that. Okay, numbers. Let's have a quick look at the numbers. Get the old specs back out. Last 24 hours, 106 increase in the 777 plan members to 29,682. We have just 2 new registered members in We Share Abundance to 50,718. That is pretty poor, really. But there you go. And those 2, of course, added into the active member count, taking it to 2,840. The ShareHope paid members is down 16, but that could come back up again. Those 16 people that are showing as being unpaid have until Friday before we do the matrix to renew their subscription and become back fully paid and take that number back up again. People that let their subscription lapse in the ShareHope Fund plan, Powerline plan, they're crackers. I'm not going into it again. I've discussed it enough. Right, Multiply Weezer, no change in the member base. We did get some money. We got, in fact, 86 cents. No, 84 cents, sorry, as a revenue share for logging in, but it still leaves us at $10,611, but with 92 cents instead of 8 cents. So those are your numbers. When are you planning the 1,000 draw for the Easy Team Builder? Probably next week, I think. We try and do it in the middle of the month. Eric, where it doesn't sort of clash with everything else. So it'll be round about the middle of the month next week, won't it? Where are we? 5, 12? Yeah. Either the end of next week or beginning of the week after. Right. There was something else. Oh, yeah. I have started making the withdrawals for people, for the nest egg people. It is going to take me a lot longer than I anticipated, because when I started going through it, Some of the people paid with various different cryptocurrencies, which is fine, no problem with that. But the information that we collected from them at the time, I don't know how or why or what, but it's incomplete. It doesn't show the cash value of their purchase. So what I have to do is I have to go back and track that payment back in 2020 to see the value of it, because they might have paid 0.0004 Bitcoin or something like that, Now I've not got a clue what it was. I don't even know what it is today. I could work it out quickly, but but back in July or August of 2020, I haven't got a clue what it was worth. So we have to go back and trace that payment and do it. A lot of people paid with PayPal back in the day. So those we have a cash value for easily, but I'm doing it all chronologically. So as soon as we hit one that paid with crypto, it can take quite a long time to find the value of that and make the payment. But I think there may even be some people on here. I've got a feeling, Eric, that you've received a withdrawal from that first. I seem to remember. I'm not sure whether we paid you out or whether it was. I think you paid with a crypto, and that's why I remember your name particularly. So I think we must have paid you a withdrawal from that. So there are people on here that got involved in that first issue back in 2020, and we are now in the process of paying them out. But it will take a long time. You just have to going to be patient, but we are on it and we are working through it, and we'll gradually work our way through all of them. How long will it take? I haven't got a clue. I'm hoping that when I get into the later issues, they will all show a dollar value, and if that's the case, then it'll be a lot easier and a lot quicker. We got Richard. Did you say you use Nexo to convert crypto to pounds, dollars, etc.? Have you got a link, please? It's just nexo.com, I think. There's no affiliate plan for it, so well, they do have an affiliate plan, but it's not allowed in the UK. You can't have an affiliate plan for exchanges in the UK. But I'll tell you, I think it's just nexo.com. NEXO. Where are we? I'll tell you anyway. It is nexo.com. NEXO.com. So that is the one. I've been very, very happy with them since I moved over to Nexo. I've had problems with every other facility. Nexo have been really, really good. Their support is tremendous. They're very, very easy to use. Like everything, you've got to get used to where things are and how they phrase things. But other than that, I think they're the best option for everybody. You can buy crypto with them. You can sell crypto. You can swap it. They give you a credit card or a debit card. You can use it as either. You can. I've got it here, I think. Yeah, you get a card. It's a MasterCard. And you have the option of whether you use it as a credit card or a debit card. And of course, you can just transfer funds into your bank as well. For me, they're the best. But I don't think they're available in all countries. They are certainly available in the UK. We got Don saying, Charlie, if you already paid 130 into the shareholder plan, you're good for the year and you will not have to pay again because of our guarantee. Oh yeah, I mean, that's maybe what you did. I don't know if that's what you did, Charlie. Yeah. You say you paid 130, but you didn't say what it was for. You could have paid it for lots of different things. If it was a deposit into your shareholder fund, you're good to go. You've nothing to worry about. You can do nothing if you want from now, but it'll take you longer. It will take a while as we work our way through that, but why not refer a few people? Why not help a few people? Why not share a bit of love? Why not be of service to others and get them into the shareholder plan for their benefit, not for yours? And you will find that your income will grow much, much faster. But thanks for that, Don. It wasn't something that I understood, but there you go. So yeah, we are working on the withdrawals for the nest egg people. There's a lot of them. I can't remember how many nest eggs we ran, but probably 5 or 6. And it's going to take weeks, maybe months, for each one just to go through. Now, as I say, if we have better information than we had on the first one, it'll be a lot easier, it'll be a bit quicker. But I think the first one, we didn't have quite so many people in. I think we had a lot of people in, some of them, and then I think it tailed off again. So just bear with us. We'll work through it as the funds are available. We can't just pay everybody out because once again, we have to control the liquidity of the token. Lewis Jeffrey, so why do you not use PayPal? PayPal are not friendly to business opportunities, Lewis. And we did use them in the beginning. They closed our account, froze the funds, but we knew that they were going to close our account and freeze the funds as soon as they knew we were a business opportunity. And they did. And so we took the funds out every day. So when they froze the funds, we only had a few $100 in there. And they freeze them and you don't get your money for 6 months. And after 6 months, they let you take your money out, and that's it. So PayPal, you won't find many business opportunities that risk PayPal. They're a pain anyway, and they've got even worse more recently. Even just for your own account. But having said that, if they were friendly to business opportunities, we would use them. We did in the past, but they kicked us out. Okay. Yeah, quite right, Charlie, and Don is correct in what he said. If you've got that money in your deposit account, it will automatically when you when you become due for renewal, it'll automatically take the funds from there, and then any commissions you can draw because you know you've got your money in that deposit account, which will always cover your subscription. So yeah, Don gave a very complete answer for that, and I thank him very much for doing a better job than I did, in all honesty. Okay. I don't think there is any more news. There are lots of things that I need to do, but I have prioritized, or I had prioritized getting the withdrawals for the nest egg people done. But I think we've pretty much used up our budget for this week anyway now. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, hopefully, is eventually get on to finishing that 777 plan video. Because what we've got is out of date. I'm not quite sure what we've still got up there, but it is out of date. The 777 plan is working quite well now. The increases are higher than I expected them to be, and that means that we are getting good response from the changes that we made in funding the assisted entries. It seems to be working better than it has, and probably is going along with the projections, and maybe even slightly better than the projections I made. So that is good news. We won't be allowing, and we don't allow you to use assisted entries for anybody that is not KYC verified. And the reason for that was we had people that were abusing the system. They were just basically putting fake entries in to the positions, and that doesn't benefit anybody. It's very short-sighted of the people that were doing it, because the idea is for you to build a sustainable business that is going to just keep on growing. And you put in fake people in, they're not going to do anything. So they were just putting more and more fake people in, and we were getting hundreds of people a day, in theory, joining, but they weren't real people. And that is why we had to make it said that if you are giving people into those assisted entries where it costs nothing out of pocket, they must be KYC verified. They have to be real people. If you want to pay people in, no problem. They don't have to be KYC verified, so you can always put people in, pay them in, or they can pay their own way in if they don't want to do the KYC verification. It's all there and available. But anyway, that's it. We're done for the day, I think. Tomorrow we will be having the random withdrawals for ShareHope and for the Active Elite members. So that is something to look forward to. We'll see how much money we can give away tomorrow. Other than that, get out there. We should be bringing in more than 2 people a day as new registered members of We Share Abundance. It's beyond pathetic, really, 2 a day. But anyway, get out there, do what you can, share love and abundance. If you want to be happy, make other people happy, okay? And get out there, go the extra mile, be of loving service to others. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And I see Ramachandra's just got in from Watford in England, but we are leaving now. So not on a jet plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. No, I'm leaving, but I will be back, as I say, tomorrow. Until then, see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah. In a wild